Your hearing has now been set before the Industrial Commission, and many people have questions about hearings, and I'd like to discuss the basics of that. A hearing is the opportunity for an administrative law judge to hear the evidence in your case so that he or she can make a decision ultimately on whatever issue is before the judge. With COVID, the hearings are now via Google Meet. They're all via video. Hopefully in the future, they'll go back to at least partially in person. I feel like in person is important, especially when my clients testify, so the judge gets a look at the actual human being and can see their mannerisms and posture and the way they convey information in person, because video is not optimal for that. For now, though, we're stuck with video, and that means you have to have a pretty decent Wi-Fi signal so that you can use Google Meet. You click into the meeting, you see the screen with the little squares, and the judge is in one, and I'm in one, and you're in one, and a defense attorney is in one. And the judge talks about kind of preliminary matters, what the issue is, what the procedural history of the case is, ask the attorneys if we agree. If we agree, then the judge swears you in, and you begin answering questions. The first questions are from me. That's called direct examination. By the time of your hearing, you will have received an outline of questions from me that breaks down into subparts everything I'm going to ask you. So you'll see that, you'll know question by question where I'm going with you, and you will have seen it, and we will have discussed it before your hearing. And we'll be prepared for those. I ask questions on direct examination. My average direct examination is about 20 minutes. It depends on the issue, but on the average, it's about 20 minutes. It's not a lot of time. It goes by really fast when you're speaking in front of people. The defense attorney then gets the opportunity to ask you questions on what is called cross-examination. Most of the defense attorneys in the Arizona workers' comp field are not super aggressive or rude or demanding. They're pretty clinical about asking questions, so there's really not much to worry about in terms of cross-examination. Also, if I've done my job correctly or properly in preparing you, there won't be a lot of questions on cross-examination to ask. There won't be any surprises. That means that your direct examination has been thorough. After that, the judge will ask if there are any more questions. We say no. The judge asks if we need any further witnesses for further hearings, which we often do, especially doctors. We'll tell the judge who we need. The hearing will be closed. The judge will then schedule further hearings for these witnesses, usually medical witnesses. You don't have to attend those hearings. I attend those hearings, obviously. You can attend if you want, but it's not required. Anyway, that's a little bit about initial hearings. Any questions, please give me a call.